Well, Tay, we're finally back.
We're here.
We are. It's season 4.
Season 4
of The Zone.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
We're here.
Let's go.
We're here.
Season 4, baby. Let's go. Episode
1.
Let's do it. Well, guys, like we said, it's been a long time coming. We've been waiting for this gorgeous set to be created.
Hey, great backdrop.
Yeah.
No more green screen sitting in Kona's hot box. That's okay. We're here.
No, we were in a massive high-rise in
Beautiful
corporate.
Beautiful high-rise in downtown Orlando.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's great.
Or second floor. Anyway, the point is, we're back. You guys have been asking for it. We've been begging for it too, and we're here. So we have a lot to cover.
Yeah.
First and foremost, Tay, how have you been?
Dude, I'm great.
Yeah?
Let's actually talk about you. New baby.
Oh my gosh.
Little Maverick.
Lots happened.
You've been busy. Running around.
Busy.
Being crazy.
From a man who now has 3 kids and another man who has 3 kids.
Yeah.
Holy cannoli.
It's great.
It's a lot, but it's very well. It's a blessing. I'm excited. It's a lot of work, but
Katie's good. Everyone's good.
We're back, and
Good.
we're ready to go. So, with that all being said, guys, what have y'all been doing? Right? We've been killing the numbers.
Yeah.
Our numbers been actually just taking off. The summer's hit, and we're going stronger than ever. But more importantly, Tay, what kind of goals do we have to put in line for the rest of the summer?
Yeah, so I think right now we're kind of the middle of July, and I think a couple weeks back we did our push for 300 kind of going forward. So I think right now it's like, hey, we've got to go continually hit that, right? And I think it's kind of been interesting to see that once we did it once, we know we can go do it. And so I know we kind of had the 4th of July and some teams kind of out here and there, but I think we know what it takes to go do it once. I think we have to continually get there to go push 300 and kind of lead out for Lumio.
Yeah, and we did, what, 340 that week or something?
Yeah, 345, close to 350.
Isn't
right?
that crazy?
Like, what wasn't nearly, it's like, oh, 301, 300. It's like, no, we like got closer to 400.
It's
right?
crazy that, like, just not too long ago, we were like, 200 or die, we got this.
That was a year ago, right?
And it's like, now we're going for 400.
Yeah.
So props to all you guys, everyone out there, just killing it every single day. It's showing that we're actually moving this thing forward to where we're going to be. And it's going fast, so keep it up.
It's exciting. So season 4,
Yeah.
we have some exciting things coming. It's going to be a little bit different. I know in past it was kind of me and Russo always up here just kind of jibber jabbing, shooting the bull, and kind of recognizing guys. But obviously, I think this season we're trying to take a little bit different, Russo. So I know we've talked about obviously highlighting top performers as far as numbers, obviously weekly setters, closers, area managers, but I think the goal is to get a lot of people on here, right, and kind of highlight back of house people as far as I know we just got done talking to Frank. We want him on, Brad, Josh, Cam, kind of some of these people, but also a lot of people out in the field, right? I know we got Connor that we're going to bring in. We got Champ we're going to bring in. I think we'll try to get Sissio on here, maybe Matt, Mike down in Miami, Mad Mike. But definitely kind of a little bit different feel, right? Kind of we want to hear from people out in the field, kind of what they're doing, what's working, and highlight people. It's kind of the main thing.
And then also on top of that, guys, we're going to be doing some high-level training with all these individuals that we will be interviewing style, so that you get to know them, but also get to know their segments and how they become successful in this job, and how hopefully it can help you become as good as they have done in their career. So that's the goal for the season, and it's a couple celebrities. You know, who knows we'll have on the show, but it's getting there. Obviously, they hired us for 4th season, so I don't know how they keep hiring us, but they're doing it. So we're gonna keep going, and we're keeping upgrading. So we're here.
It's awesome.
So we'll take your feedback, and we're gonna expand this thing and take it bigger than it's ever been before. And so we really want to get you guys more involved. And so this is where it's gonna be this season. Is really focusing on the people that made this company and brought this culture together.
Love
exciting.
it.
So we said we were going to start interviewing, right? So we're going to start right now. Tay.
What up?
You know what's been really cool is I've been here almost 2 years.
Yeah.
I've watched, you've been here about a year and change now.
Yeah, a little over almost a year and a half.
We were doing like 100 or so accounts before you even got here. It's been wild. So let's talk about what you've seen since you've been here, because we're going on a year and change of your anniversary. So what has been the biggest contributor of what you think has made this company so great so far?
Yeah, so I think what we've kind of seen in the industry, that like the two things that kind of separate us from any other opportunity right now is the people and culture, right? And that's where I think like we have the right people in the right situation, everyone's steering the ship and all hands are on deck, right? And so that's where I think it's interesting that it's like the culture's growth minded. We want guys to level up. We want our managers to be recruiting, growing, and like pushing the needle every single day. And so that's where I think it's kind of set ourselves apart from a lot of these other companies that are out trying to do what we're doing that aren't competing. Obviously, we're the biggest in Florida, one of the biggest in Lumios that we're pushing like every single week, that it's the people and culture, right?
Yeah.
I think our leadership, even from Lumio, right? It's like, had the opportunity with Sean at my last company to be there, Greg, some of these guys, that it's like, that culture, it starts from the top all the way down.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's interesting to see that, like Lumio, I was talking with Caleb Champagne about it yesterday, and it's like Lumio's there to help and position us, and I feel like they're helping push the lid and the ceiling every single day with us. Right?
And that's kind of cool to bring back to your point. You know, you've been around the industry for over a decade. Actually, what, 13 years now?
Yeah, 14. Yeah.
Amazing. And you've worked with Sean before.
Yeah.
I worked with Greg before, and it's been fun. But let me ask you this, because you've seen it before. How fast do you see this thing taking off as far as, you know, us IPOing this company?
Yeah, so that's where I think I think we'll look back and it'll be like, holy crap, that happened overnight, right? And I think there's a lot of ducks we have to get in a row per se before we can actually go do that, as far as with Lumio, and there's a lot of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But being in the industry for 14 years, when I started, I was just a normal door-to-door guy, right? And it's like now, like 14 years later, we're still in it. And so I think it'll happen quicker than we think, right?
Yeah.
Even when you were Vivint Solar, that it's like, man, it happens overnight, right?
Fast.
And so that's where I think when we talk about guys of like how short this little stint will be, it'll be gone. It'll be done, right? And so whether that's 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, who knows, right? But I think it's crazy to see the explosive growth and like where we're positioning that we will go do it.
Yeah.
We're going to go do it.
The time to strike is obviously now, but like looking back, and you know, I can obviously test this too. It's now that we're positioned where we're headed. What kind of, you know, recommendations do you have for the people listening and what they should do?
Yeah, so I think it comes down to like, if you're going to be here, be 2 feet in, right? Because I think looking back, being in the industry and seeing guys that like kind of fizzled out or didn't stay, the guys that were 2 feet in, and I know at your previous companies, same too, the guys that are 2 feet in are the guys that are capitalized.
Correct.
Those are the guys that got the big play, that had the equity pieces, that actually had to play for the next thing coming forward, right? And so that's where I think that right now, for everyone out there, it's like, if you're going to be here, be 2 feet in.
I agree.
100%.
You have to. And honestly, not to say it, anything in life, go full in, but with this opportunity, you don't get it very often.
Yep.
You might as well go as hard as you can, because this thing, you know, is going to last for a little while, but it doesn't last forever.
Yep.
And as Judd always says, you're not going to die in a Lumio shirt, but you might as well ride that shirt for a long time while you can. So.
And that's where I think, like, this is, I always tell my guys that, like, this is a once in a lifetime wave, right? And Bodie Gardner talked about it, that it's like, hey, when you're out surfing, you either ride the wave or you get crushed by the wave if you're out surfing, right? And so that's where I think now that it's like, everyone that's here, it's like, let's ride the wave. Let's do whatever it takes to go execute and fulfill this dream of ours that like can change generations.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, think about it. We're a little over 3-year-old company.
Yeah.
This was an idea 3 years ago.
It's crazy.
And now, I mean, just to look around at what we have, I mean, you guys don't see it, but we have an entire production crew. We have all kinds of cool mics and cameras and stuff. It's wild. We used to shoot on an iPad.
Yeah.
So we're doing some really cool things here, guys. And there's no better time to be here with us at Lumio and taking this to the next level. So we're excited. We're happy.
Yeah.
This will kick off season 4, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.